All right. Good morning. It's time. Time for morning coffee and sports talk with me, Bob LaGrasso from OddsJam, OddsJam TV, the Sports Nuts, and our TikTok, OddsJam_nuts. It's time to talk some sports and betting. Oh, yeah. As I get my act together here and figure out what the heck I'm doing today. We had a heck of a day yesterday, folks. I'm just going to tell you right now, I had to come all the way to St. Louis. My daughter had an emergency appendectomy. You know, we just had her baby girl, was just born recently. And fortunately, this didn't happen when she was pregnant. So, here we are. We're in St. Louis. I can't bet in St. Louis. I got to do this going back across the river thing again. You know what I'm going to be doing today, folks? I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to be doing today. I'm just going to tell you what I'm going to. Heading to the Casino Queen. Got to get to Illinois. I got to make a bet now. Now. Oh, yes. I crack myself up sometimes. Hey, folks, listen. If you want a lesson on sports betting, look at the first two lines in the description. We can guarantee you that you will make $2,500 this month sports betting. Just email us. It's a personalized one-on-one tutorial. Shoot us an email at contact@oddsjam.com. We'll give you a one-on-one tutorial. We have a full presentation showing you exactly how to profit as a sports bettor. And don't forget to click the links below for the best sports books in your state. Also, I've got a link down there for the best bet for the Bucks versus the Bulls game tonight. That'll take you to our website. Some great information there. And also the OddsJam Partner Program, which you can get 20% by sharing the link with anybody, your friends, what have you, 20% of all the revenue generated. Once again, we want to reiterate, email us at contact@oddsjam.com to get a personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 this month sports betting. That is extremely important. All right, you know what? It's time for coffee. I've got Starbucks here. Don't have my coffee cup with me because I don't want it to break traveling. Cheers. Oh, yes. I need that to keep going every single day. Love it. I love having coffee in the morning with you guys. Love it. All right, I'm going to do the recap. There were a lot of things that were happening yesterday in the world of sports. Let's get to the NBA. The Heat took care of the Hawks, 115-105. Butler with 45 points. The Grizzlies got back on the winning track and beat the Timberwolves. Extremely important game for them, or they could have been done in that series. And the Pelicans, and by the way, I got to do this. If anybody can, a Pelican. 125-114, big upset over the Suns, tying that series up 1-1. Ingram with 37 points. That's huge. All right. In hockey, the Bruins outlasted my Blues. The Blues 9-game winning streak is over. Blues lose 3-2 to the Bruins in overtime. Heck of a hockey game, playoff style hockey game. What you can be looking forward to in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Maple Leafs beat the Flyers 5-2. Wild kept pace with the Blues. Actually pulled in a tie with them. They won 2-0. The Red Wings beat the Lightning. Lightning are really struggling. They better watch out. They're going to wind up in the wild card. Rangers put themselves back in a tie with Carolina in first place in the Metropolitan with a 3-0 win. Panthers beat the Islanders 3-2. Predators beat the Flames 3-2. Big win by the Predators. Actually moves them into the first wild card in the West. Big win by the Kings, 2-1 over the Ducks. Enhances their ability to finish in third, trying to hang on and not let Vegas catch them. Senators beat the Canucks 4-3. Canucks have been on a 6-game winning streak. And the Sharks beat the Blue Jackets 3-2. In baseball, in Major League Baseball, my Cardinals won 5-1. Yadier Molina and Adam Wainwright now are in third place with most starts by a battery ever. And by the way, Pujols with a couple more hits. Nationals beat the Diamondbacks 6-1. Mets beat the Giants 5-4. Yankees over the Tigers 4-2. Garrett Cole gets career low 5 outs. The bullpen took over. In the second game of a doubleheader, the Nationals beat the Diamondbacks 1-0, so they swept that doubleheader. Red Sox beat the Jays 2-1. Blue Jays, yeah, and they just had 3 hits to do it. Mets beat the Giants, sweeping that doubleheader. Scherzer with a gem. Brewers beat the Pirates 5-2. Rays beat the Cubs 6-5. Angels over the Astros 7-2. Royals over the Twins 4-3. Rockies beat the Phillies 6-5. Athletics over the Orioles 2-1. Padres over the Reds 6-2. Mariners beat the Rangers 6-2. Braves beat the Dodgers 3-1. Didn't see that one coming. And the White Sox and the Guardians were postponed. That is a lot of sports to talk about in such a short period of time in the recap. And you know what it makes me want? It makes me want a sip of coffee right now. Here, cheers. Woo. Hey, you know, you can go to OddsJam.com and you can get 3 free bets just by signing up on OddsJam.com for free for an account. You could do that. You should do that. It's really a cool deal. All right, I am going to go to the Positive EV page, and this is flying off the cuff, folks. Flying off the cuff. Not the cup, not the cup of coffee, the cuff. Positive EV and Bet Tracker. I'm going to show you here now as I'm going to share my screen. And I'm just going to see if there are any plays out there that make sense to me. I always use the Positive EV page with handicapping involved. This is how I use it. It's how I will always use it because it's got to make sense to me to make the play. Okay. Here's a play, though, that makes sense right off the bat. Okay. The Brewers and the Pirates tonight. Milwaukee Brewers -2. Okay. We've got a market width here. Plus 106 and -2, -119 on the +2. Pirates +2. We got a market width there of what, 13? This looks like a really good play. I'm just going to do this to show, take the juice out. -119 and plus 106 in the no-vid calculator. And it looks like that is 111, right? Let's go to our Positive EV. We're going to have to find this play one more time. Bear with me as I load up. And there it is. So it would have been plus 111. We can get this for plus 120 on Caesars, folks. You know, that's huge. That's huge. And the OddsJam perfect line, or what Pinnacle, the sharpest book in the world, says is plus 106. Folks, that's huge. So I've got to add that to my bet tracker. And let's put 25 on that. I'm riding that one pretty hard. Okay. Now, I'm just going to tell you, some people say, well, all you're doing is adding stuff to your bet tracker. After I get off this show, I go with my phone to my sports books and add them in. I can't do that now. I have to wait until I go over to the Casino Queen. I got to go across the river. And actually, they have a DraftKings room over there. It's fantastic. It's very, very cool. I actually have some video that I should show you guys sometimes. All right, we're just going to end it right there as far as Positive EV plays. You want me to do another one? You want me to find one more? All right, here we go. Here we go. What do we got here? First half run line. Let's go. The Oakland Athletics minus 0.5 for the first half run line. That means that they will be leading by a run or more after 5 innings in baseball. Couple of baseball plays. You can make some money here. What's that OddsJam perfect line? Minus 102. Market width is 14. You get it at plus 112 on FanDuel. Let's do it. Let's put 20 on that one. And let's add that to the bet tracker. And let me show you the bet tracker very quickly, folks. This shows my pending bets. This shows several losses in a row there, but followed by several wins in a row. Also, pending bets. This grades your bets. It's 100% free, folks. Shows you whether you beat the closing line value. By the way, green, good, red, bad, right? And then if I click here on the logo, it shows you, here's my profit, 435 bucks. 3.7 ROI. I'm going to be honest with you. My profit is lower. My ROI is lower because I'm not putting as much on these. I have a tendency to bet lots of games. I'm doing several videos, and I make every bet that I put out there. I'm actually making that bet, okay? So I go by unit numbers and sometimes percentage of my bankroll. And then I'm beating the closing line value. I'm over 50%, not much, 50.2. And then this shows my profit over time by sportsbook. I'm still points bet number 1. By sport, basketball is still numero uno on profit. Normal and positive EV plays. All right. So there you have it. There's the bet tracker. And I just want to reiterate, folks, one more time. If you want a lesson on sports betting, look at the first 2 lines of the description below. We can guarantee you that you'll make $2,500 this month sports betting. Just email us and it's personalized. Email us, contact@oddsjam.com. Personalized one-on-one tutorial. Shoot us an email. We'll give you a one-on-one tutorial, have a full presentation to show you exactly how to profit as a sports bettor. And don't forget, I got a link down there for the best bet, Bucks versus Bulls. And by the way, I do have live chat open up here. Adam McLean, morning, Bob. Belated congrats on your new granddaughter. Hope your daughter is feeling better, dude. Adam, that is just a really, really nice thing to say. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you saying that. It means a lot, man, that people around the world and around the country care. It's important. Once again, the best bet on the Bucks Bulls. Click that link. It'll take you to an article. You get some great, great bets there. All right, so we have the NBA playoffs upon us, and we got the schedule for tonight. And we're resuming the Brooklyn-Boston series with Boston up 1-0. This ought to be an interesting game. If it's anything like game 1, could this be a 7-game series? This Toronto-Philadelphia game, this was a key that Mike and I were talking about. Remember, in Canada now, you can actually, they can have a full arena, all right? They've not been able to until recently. What kind of impact is that crowd, which is pretty raucous in Toronto, going to have on that game? Ought to be interesting. And then Chicago and Milwaukee resuming their series with Milwaukee leading 1-0. By the way, Philadelphia leads Toronto 2-0. In the NHL, a couple of really interesting games. Dallas and Edmonton. Dallas has got to secure themselves that last wild card, and Edmonton is trying to secure second place in the West, which actually right now in the Pacific Division, I should say. And they're only 2 points ahead of Los Angeles. So it's really an important game. Also, Washington and Vegas. Vegas right now is on the outside looking in on the playoffs. And Washington is trying to avoid playing Florida, and actually could wind up getting the third spot. They're only 1 point behind Pittsburgh in the Metropolitan. So all of these have implications. And then we have a full slate of baseball. Braves and Dodgers resume after the Dodgers winning. Angels and Astros. That ought to be an interesting matchup. Giants and Mets. Giants after getting swept in a doubleheader. Rays and Cubs. Cubs have started off pretty strong. Rays not so. And those are kind of your marquee matchups for today. Whew. I don't know about you, but after all this talk, let's have some coffee. Yeah. All right. I got to make a note for you guys. My NHL best bets and NHL player props. We are combining that video now, or videos. We're going to combine them into one. All right. My MLB best bets. I may be adding some player props to it as we go along here throughout the season. You got to understand, there's a lot of stuff going on right now with the NBA playoffs upon us, and we're right around the corner to the NHL playoffs, which is going to keep this boy really, really busy. Okay. I'm telling you. All right. Also, we do an early betting show for the following day. Mike and I do that, and that is to get some early lines and what have you on something that's happening tomorrow. And you know what? Some of those bets are coming through and winning. And also, we do a live stream last minute betting at 6:30 Eastern, 5:30 Central every day, except for tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're probably going to go early, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, so we don't run into the sweat the bet guys who are actually at 5 o'clock Central, 6 o'clock Eastern. So that's scheduled for OddsJam TV here. Okay, Anth Carter, I picked 4 of your random rebound bets in the NBAs and from UK and know nothing about NBA. I put that all 4, 1 for a profit of plus 34, put 5 for over 150 back. All right. Very good. Amp is using some of what we have recommended in probably in the last minute betting show, which Mike and I go into the Positive EV page and we try to find things for you to see that are what we feel are profitable bets. You gotta understand, sometimes we don't. If it's a positive EV, we don't necessarily always make that play. Okay. We base it on what our knowledge is of the sport. But then again, sometimes we're wrong, just like every sports bettor. As what did Alex say? 47%, you're not a good sports bettor. 54%, you are a good sports bettor. Man, folks, that ain't a lot, is it? That's not a lot to work with there. Okay. 54% of the time is barely over 50%. Okay. And I can tell you, me as a sports bettor, through the time that I've been doing it, and I'm talking about over 3,300 bets, I'm probably at like 52 to 53, right in there. Okay. But I've made money sports betting. And that's what I'm trying to tell you right now is that we could show you. Just email contact@oddsjam.com. Get that personal one-on-one tutorial on how to make $2,500 plus per month sports betting. Okay? Got to have a little bit of a bankroll. That's part of it. I mean, we have different levels of bankroll, but if you want to make money like that, you're going to have a little bit bigger bankroll. Not a huge one. It's not huge, and it's damn worth it, folks. I'm telling you right now. It is worth it. By the way, don't forget, best bet. I need another sip of coffee on that one. Oh, best bet with the Bucks and Bulls. And real quick, I'm going to go back here and share my screen. I just want to show you guys this because. So if I go here to sports and I go to NBA, I want to show you where this article is actually at. Whoops. And I scroll down here to the bottom and I click right here. And there it is. That's the article. That'll get you directly to that page showing you the odds on the money line, the spread, all of that stuff with all of the OddsJam information there. As you can see, we're line shopping here, folks. You're seeing all of the numbers in all of these books. So you need to check that out. Go to that, click that link. It'll take you directly to that page for that. All right. Have we had a good time today? Have we had fun? Do you enjoy doing this? I appreciate. By the way, that was live for that night. Anth said, "Thank you, Anth Carter. Appreciate it very much." I hope you guys enjoy the show. I do my best to try to entertain you and give you information at the same time. Please like the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, folks. I would very, very much appreciate it. And don't forget, click those links below for the best sports books in your state. Thank you very much for joining me for morning coffee with me. Hope you guys have a great day. I'm going to go see my granddaughter for a few minutes. All right? We'll see you later. Peace.